am who I am because somebody loved me, somebody cared for me. So there's a note first of humility, acknowledging how inadequate I am, and at the same time, how I can be better.
The loudest voices in the world right now are running on the energies of fear and criticism and cruelty. The quietest voices are the ones sitting inside their wisdom. The voice of the wise woman is quiet. So you have to get still enough and quiet enough to hear that voice within you. And anytime I'm sitting at the feet of people who speak from their deepest wisdom, I can feel that energy nourish the root of my own wisdom. But I have finally learned that I cannot lose myself at the feet of others, that my most vigilant spiritual practice is to listen to the wise woman in me.
The first step of the Eightfold Path, which is right views, being with what is. Richard Rohr calls it forgiving reality. That's this station, this opening on the path of transformation through grief. Not through grief as a place to get past, but through grief as an invitation for continuous transformation, personal and communal.
For the truth of the matter is this: if we don't welcome our own wounds, we may well be tempted to despise the wounded.
As we all know, we're in a time of great change in our culture with a lot of shifts in the religious and spiritual landscape.
I have seen so many people whose souls are suffering. And while we know that the journey, the spiritual life, is taking us to freedom, taking us to unity, taking us to wholeness, taking us to joy, it also teaches us about the depth of suffering, the depth of what we encounter every day that wounds our hearts.
We can be in our calling and still reject the love and the care of Spirit, of Creator, of God. That's all right. Spirit is patient.
When you breathe in, you're actually making space inside of you. Your belly should actually expand, as I was taught. And believe it or not, I had to be retaught how to breathe in the context of my liberation. That when I take a breath in, inside I'm making all sorts of expansiveness and spaciousness for something other than what's in there to be my locale and reality.
We're going to love unconditionally, live in compassion, recognize each other as human beings who are vulnerable and fragile and full of potential.